What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. You will find two links in the description. One is for the VIP, that is where I drop all of my official plays. That's designed for disciplined bettors who keep a consistent unit size and are focused on the long-term profitability month over month. The second link in the description is for the free Discord chat hosted by my guy Will from the Double Fault Tennis Podcast. It's a place to hang out, share bets, celebrate wins, cope with losses. We're closing in on around 1,000 members now, building a winning community. You'll mostly find me in the tennis chat in there, but it is completely free to join. Come check it out. We talk sports 24/7. I mean, every hour of every day. I mean, even right now, as I record the podcast, we have some bets in on some challenger events in tennis. But tune in there if you missed the podcast or you just want some extra action through the late night or early morning. Okay, it's a new week, but coming off of a Sunday, a wild day of football that we just had. For the second week in a row, nearly every favorite one. It was one of those Sundays where the public cleaned up and the books got smoked. Okay? The Giants absolutely collapsed in Denver. The Colts were the lone dog, I believe, to win outright. They took down the Chargers on the road. It was really a reminder that the public is going to eat sometimes. I mean, and when they do, the books usually get back, pretty quick. October is normally a very tough month, especially in the when you handicap NFL, just based on the that 4-week adjustment with the models that the books are giving out or creating their lines with. But tonight we're going to be hunting some value, looking for those spots where the market is probably going to overreact to and over adjust. Let's get into it. We're going to start on the diamond, Monday Night Football doubleheader for sure. Um, you know, but we got a game 7, the best 2 words in sports happening tonight. Everyone's talking about the Blue Jays. They have all the momentum. But baseball is that one sport where momentum only lasts until the very next pitch. Okay? Seattle comes in here to Toronto as dogs, and that's exactly where I want them. George Kirby got tagged last time out, but this is a pitcher who will bounce back. He's got a 3.01 ERA this season following any start where he gave up 4 runs or more. And yeah, the Blue Jays just got to him early in his last outing. He limits walks. I trust him here more than a slightly diminished Shane Bieber. That's sitting at 90, 92 miles an hour fastball. Mariners bullpen, fresher. Road ERA since the All-Star break has been one of the best in baseball. And they're the team that's playing loose. I mean, they had a lead in this series, man, and it's come down to this. Toronto fought back, regained home field advantage, so this it feels weird, man. You don't want either team to really lose. But Toronto's the one with the pressure to finish here. The pressure's off Seattle. The pressure is off when they dropped this 2 straight, So at plus money, I'm going to back the Mariners here. I'm going to take the better pitcher. I'm going to take the looser team. And I'm going to take the side that nobody wants to touch. Give me the Mariners on the money line plus 110, 1 unit. Okay. Quick play here. We're going to go to the tennis world. It's going to be like a 10 p.m. Matchup. Very quick, very simple play. It's going to be in Tokyo. I'm going to be backing Bianca Andreescu. She's playing Victoria Mboku. It's super simple. It's a fade on Mboku. She hasn't won a single set since Toronto. That was over 2 months ago. Um, Andreescu looked shaky in her last match, but I mean, she's a better athlete, more polished right here. I don't think she's going to lose here. Bianca Andreescu to win straight sets plus 185 half unit on the tennis play in Tokyo. All right. Monday Night Football. We have a doubleheader. Let's start with the Buccaneers. As we shift into this Monday night game, primetime dogs have been barking all year. Okay. And after a Sunday where almost every favorite cashed, this feels like the exact kind of game that the books want to back. Detroit is a 6 point home favorite, total around 53, but I think the line's a little bit inflated here. These teams are a lot closer than people realize. Tampa actually beat Detroit here at Ford Field last year, held them to like 2-9 or something like that in the red zone. Um, I mean, that's Todd Bowles' defense in a nutshell. Bend, don't break. He's going to make Jared Goff drive the length of the field, sustain long possessions, which has been Detroit's weak spot again this year. Okay, so Tampa's also top three against the run, 3.6 yards per carry allowed, which means they can make the Lions become a little bit more one dimensional than they want to. And, on the offensive side of the ball, I mean, I know this team is battling so many injuries. I mean, if you think both of these healthy teams, man, I would say this is maybe the Lions 3 point favorite here. But I'm a Baker Mayfield guy. 12 touchdowns, one pick, 94.6 rating under pressure. He's the leader for MVP, in my opinion. Playing fearless football. He gets Mike Evans back tonight. Igbuku is out. Godwin obviously still out. But you know, getting Mike Evans back against a Lions secondary that's been completely shredded. I mean, every week one starter in that defensive backfield is not playing. So when you strip away the hype, um, I think that you got to play the better quarterback. Tampa's got the better quarterback here in play. They've got a slightly fresher defense. I think it's the perfect mindset here to play spoiler on a Monday night. Give me the Buccaneers on the money line plus 225, 1 unit. Lock it in. All right, let's wrap up in Seattle, Texas versus the Seahawks. Seattle's 4-2, Houston's 2-3. Seattle laying 3 at home with a total around 41. I like Seattle to cover. Public is a little bit heavy on Houston, and I gotta fade. I gotta fade the crowd here. One of these dogs are gonna win in this game, and I found a better path to victory from what I looked at and what I observed for the Buccaneers. Okay, so I'm gonna say one favorite covers, one dog wins outright. I think that dog is the Buccaneers. I think the favorite that covers is going to be the Seahawks. Both defenses, they can pressure the quarterback here, but Seattle's front gets it done with 4. They don't need to blitz to cause the chaos. I think that's going to be the difference maker in the game. CJ Stroud, I just think there's still a lot more that we got to figure out about him, but he's looked okay. But doing it here with the crowd, it's going to be a different type of beast. And Sam Darnold, I mean, he torched uh, he torched the Texans last year. I mean, when he was with the Vikings, I think he had like 4 touchdowns. I think it was under 200 yards. But I mean, that's the kind of history against a team I feel like that can build confidence when you come into a spot like this. And then obviously, yeah, he doesn't have Justin Jefferson anymore, but he does have Jackson Smith and Jigba, who, I mean, he's getting 36% of Seattle's targets. So 30, more than a third of the time that the quarterback is dropping back. I mean, the ball is going in the direction of JSN. Highest share in the league. Feels like, he's going to have the big game. Texans give up the most yards to outside pass plays. It's going to be a spot where JSN and Darnold, I mean, they've already started to click, but if they can really find some rhythm here early, Seattle starts moving him around, putting him in motion. Houston doesn't have the personnel to match. The Texans will compete, but it's a tough road trip against a team that wins ugly. You know, Seattle's built for low total games like this. Balanced, physical, well coached team here at home. Think you got to take the 3. I do not like this at 3.5. Think it's a good chance that we push here and they win by exactly 3. You know, something to the tune of like 17-20, 23-20. But I'm going to lay the 3 points with the Seahawks here, minus 110. Lock it in. I will see you at the counter. All right, quick recap. 3 plays on the board, 2.5 units in play. We are on the Mariners money line plus 110, 1 unit. We are on Andriescu to win in Tokyo against Victoria Mboku in straight sets plus 185, half unit. And we are also on the Buccaneers on the money line plus 225 and the Seahawks minus 3 to close out the night. So actually 4 plays, 3.5 units on the board. Good luck. I hope each and every one of your bets hits. I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world.